Jimmy, you did a fair amount of mountain climbing in your youth, didn't you?
I did.
All right, this story comes from the movie Cliffhanger about a mountain climber played by Sylvester Stallone. And at the end of the movie, he is running across a suspension cable bridge on which the bad guys have put a bomb. They set off the bomb, blowing up one of the moorings of the bridge. And after the explosion, Sly, who's already running, takes 2 further steps and a final leap to safety.
While the bridge is falling.
While the bridge is actually falling.
That sounds dubious.
I think the same thing, and I think that's why we should tackle it.
It's a cliffhanger climax. When a blast destroys one side of his bridge, our high-altitude hero hurls himself to safety. But can you really make a running jump on a rope bridge seconds after one side has been severed?
Obviously, I think we have to finish the story by doing it in full scale, you and me on a bridge we built that we destroy repeatedly.
Yeah, but you know what? I think we should do some bench tests first.
I agree. Perhaps just after the object started falling, there's some tiny period of time in which you can get a jump. And maybe we can tease that out in scale.
Sounds like a plan.
So first up, they're scaling this mountain myth in small scale, where they'll need a baby bridge.
That's a flexible bridge.
A boom to bust it.
That'll do it.
And a gas-powered pint-sized piston.
Hey! I love that.
Which is soon getting some serious air.
Boom! I feel like we've got something really good here, don't you?
Now, to stick it all together.
So, we are trying to determine if after you've destroyed one side of a suspension bridge, could you still jump off that sucker? And this is the scale experiment we've built to tease this out. We've built a real suspension bridge, mounted hard on one side with an electrically activated solenoid on the other that allows us to precisely destroy the moorings on this side of the bridge. We also have a jumper, built off of a pneumatic cylinder that we can also control precisely. That control comes from these 2 timers, which will allow us to control the destruction of the bridge and the jumping of the jumper to within 1 millisecond. If there is anything at all to this story, this rig ought to tease it out.
Yep, it's a precision bridge drop mini rig. But first up, they're going to do a control to measure the height of the jump on an unbroken bridge.
3, 2, 1.
And with that leap reaching 22 inches,
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Jamie jumps in with the plan.
To figure out how long you've got to jump off a falling bridge, we're going to start by dropping the bridge 50 milliseconds before our mini atom jumps. Now, if he's successful at leaping away, we'll add another 50 milliseconds and try it again, and keep doing that until he's just falling and not able to leap away. That way we'll figure out what our butter zone is for jumping off the falling bridge.
So it's time for test 1, where Adam's mini-me will jump exactly 50 milliseconds after the bridge has been busted.
50 millisecond delay in 3, 2, 1.
Adam sure shut up, but how did this leap compare with the control?
You like the little pirouette?
Sure.
To find out, the guys check the high speed,
Amazing! He really did jump off the falling bridge.
where the news is good and bad.
Clearly the highest he reaches.
While their jumper did jump, he peaked at a puny 10 inches, less than half the height of the control.
I think we're ready.
So what'll happen with double the delay?
You ready?
I'm ready.
100 millisecond delay, bridge jump in 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's starting to get bad at 100 milliseconds.
Yeah, but he's still doing it.
Jumping 100 milliseconds after the bridge gets broken, Adam did make the leap, but the height is slashed to just 4.5 inches. And when they delay the drop again,
There we go. 150 millisecond jump. 3, 2, 1.
No.
It really didn't look like anything.
a fraction of a second later, there's nothing left for Mini-Me to jump off. Yet in Cliffhanger, the hero seemed to have time for a running jump.
Yeah, but you know what? In the clip, he's not jumping straight up. He's jumping forward.
Right, okay, so let's run these 3 tests again with him angled.
Yeah.
So it would seem that there is a period of time after the bridge has lost one of its moorings when it is still possible to jump off the bridge. However, that period of time seems infinitesimally small, less than 1/6 of a second. But Jamie points out that our guy in the movie isn't jumping straight up in the air, he's jumping at an angle, and maybe that gives you a little more time or a mechanical advantage. We're gonna test for it.
So to match the cinematic scenario, they change the angle of the dangle and set a new control.
Oh! Wow, he jumped really far.
Yeah.
And then the delay tests can begin.
All right, here we go. Angled bridge jump, 50 millisecond delay. 3, 2, 1. He's jumping a lot farther at an angle. There might be something here. 100 milliseconds, 1/10 of a second. Here we go.
But as the bridge plunges further into free fall, they spot the same pattern as before.
150 milliseconds.
As they up the delay, the leap length is slashed until, by 150 milliseconds, the miniature Mythbuster is barely making it to the end of the bridge.
Well, the results from our small-scale tests are interesting, but not necessarily making it look very good for this story. And while we found that a life-saving jump off a collapsing bridge is in fact possible, it's only possible within a window of about 150 milliseconds. Now, will that time change when we go to a full-scale 80-foot-long bridge? That's what we got to find out.
In the movie Cliffhanger, our sly hero leaps up as a blown-up bridge falls down. But back in the real world, guys ain't jumping for joy, because their mini Mythbusters bridge jump has fallen short.
It is not looking very good for the story at this point. I mean, we are finding a little window where you can get some push-off, but it's a tiny window. And honestly, I don't think that's enough time for a human to react to the sound of an explosion.
I think this is where we need to go full scale, because as we move up in size, the mass increases, there's wind resistance to consider. A lot of the physics change.
All right, so shall we go on to building the full-size bridge and launch ourselves into the abyss?
Yep.
Excellent.
So it's time to launch from a full-scale rope bridge. But first, the guys are going to have to build it.
So this is our bridge.
This is it. They just delivered it. 1,800 pounds of wood and cable.
Well, let's start putting it together.
All right.
The guys snap to it. They've got a design in mind for a classic Cliffhanger rope bridge with wood planks underfoot and steel cables bridging the span. And making it all happen is Jamie's new favorite toy.
This thing's awesome.
I need to attach this cable to all these planks. Now, I don't know how this is normally done, but I've tracked down this machine here, which is a thing for nailing fences together, and it puts down really nice little staples. So that's what I'm gonna use. It's gonna make this happen really fast.
Yep, it's the old right tool for the job rule, with a twist.
Just in case you're wondering, this bridge is upside down. That way, the cables themselves are supporting the wood and our weight, not the staples. And an hour later, you have a bridge.
It's 80 foot long, heavy going,
Freaking hard to push that thing.
and ready to roll.
You know, I think we need to start marketing these and selling them.
After carefully studying the footage from the film, we believe we've made our rope bridge pretty darn accurate. It's comprised of 2 wire ropes, about 130 pine boards. It weighs about 1,600 pounds. All that's left for us to do is to attach some railings to this, take it out to the location, and we start running from explosions. Did you hear me? I said running from explosions.
And for running from an exploding suspension bridge, they've got the perfect location.
Today we are at one of our all-time favorite locations, the Mare Island Shipyard Dry Dock. They used to service nuclear submarines at the bottom of this thing. And we've filmed a whole bunch of episodes here. We did Newton's Cradle. We did Seesaw Saga here. We also did Duct Tape Bridge right behind me.
Whoa, I'm hyperventilating.
But today, the Mythbusters will be stretched to breaking point, because across this dry dock, they'll rig their bridge too far before they commence their Cliffhanger collapse caper.
Our plan here is really pretty simple. This is the side of the bridge that doesn't get broken. It's the permanently attached side. So we're going to weld a steel structure to hold the bridge on this side, and then we're going to lower all of this down to the bottom of the dry dock, pull it up, and attach it to its permanent mooring.
Given that the bridge weighs about 1,600 pounds, we need a solid anchoring point. So what we've done is drilled holes into the concrete around here, inserted these anchor bolts, and then we've got this sturdy steel frame that we've welded together that'll get bolted to the concrete, and hopefully it'll hold.
Indeed, with Adam and Jamie trusting their lives to this bridge,
Watch your fingers.
having it hold firm is vital.
Why don't we get him to lift the entire thing in the air, and then we just turn it around?
And thanks to a giant crane,
Okay, I need all hands over here. Let's get on this side and flip.
and plenty of muscle,
Beauty! Oh, it's like a DNA.
it's not long before the permanently attached side is permanently attached.
And go.
Perfect. That's great.
But wrangling the rest of this 80-foot monster could be tricky.
Putting this bridge into place is a little bit of a rigging trick because we not only have to lift it in place, but we have to put tension on it.
You're on.
Now, cranes are just meant to lift things. They're not meant to pull sideways. To accommodate that, we've tied a rope onto our bridge.
You are on, Jamie.
So we're going to lift it via this forklift, and we'll pull it sideways using a truck that's tied onto the end of the rope.
With the forklift holding and the truck pulling, the bridge starts to take shape.
Will you look at that?
Just not quite the shape they had in mind.
It's quite a droop.
Oh, it is going to be a hell of a lot of droop.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of back and forth here as we're trying to attain the final positioning and length of this bridge. We don't want it to be too straight because that's too much tension. We don't want it to be too droopy because that's not enough tension. We've got to find the butter zone, and that's what we're doing right now.
After a bit of toing and froing, the guys soon zero in on the butter zone.
Back up about 1 yard.
That looks like the perfect amount of droop.
And with that, the guys achieve suspension perfection.
It's a real bridge. And all I can think is, I don't want to walk out on that. And if I don't want to walk on it, Jamie really doesn't want to walk on it.
Oh, gosh.
In a cliffhanger myth that's high on drama and long on suspense, Adam and Jamie have strung a rope bridge to see if you can hurl yourself to safety when one side's in free fall.
That's a bridge, man. I can't wait to walk on it. I'm about to take an inaugural walk out on the rope bridge, and I honestly don't have any idea how this is going to go, but there's only one way to find out. Here we go.
It's the moment of truth as Adam takes one small step for man and one giant leap for MythBusters.
Woo! My calves are tingling. I've never had my calves tingle before.
And while the bridge is holding firm, it's not yet all systems go.
Standing on our rope bridge is giving me some real pause about the experiments we had planned. It's making me feel a little bit spooked. There's a lot of things that can go wrong with something this big when you're purposely making it fail. So before we continue, we're going to be discussing and buttoning down every last little bit of our safety protocol.
And that buttoning down involves testing whether their bridge collapse system can safely drop first time, every time.
It's fully padded. Shall we do it?
Yeah.
No mean feat given that it's triggered by explosives.
We need to release all 4 of these cables precisely at the same time. And so to do that, Matt Herron and his team here are setting up some quick releases with squibs. They're small amounts of explosives that'll be triggered electronically so it all happens perfectly.
That's the theory. And once the bridge bombs are primed, it's time to put that to the test.
All right, blow the bridge in 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, no!
Oh no is right. Only 3 of the 4 cables break free, meaning that there's a snag, literally.
No!
But moments later,
Oh!
the bridge falls. Fully, entirely, and most importantly, without any other complications.
It's a good thing we did a test run because that's when you work out the bugs. In this case, the bug was a quick release that got jammed and it sort of left the bridge hanging there cockeyed. But now, it's my turn to go out on the bridge and do the drop.
Yep, with the bridge hoisted back up, it's time for Jamie to put this cliffhanger myth to the test. Armed, of course, with some serious safety supplies.
It's called a yo-yo. It's got a little spring-loaded pulley inside that lets the cable out really nicely until you put too much force on it, and it stops you from hitting the ground, thus saving your life.
Okay, let's go. Hook me in.
Jamie tiptoes into position, and once there, here's how the test is going to go.
To test this story, I'm going to start running full speed towards the end of the bridge. Now, when I cross that orange plank there,
Our pyro mat will release the bridge from its moorings here by detonating 4 explosive squibs.
and when I hear that bang, I'm going to take a couple of steps and dive for that board. And we'll see whether this is possible.
Yep, for the myth to be confirmed, that boom, step, step, leap is the play they need to see. But Jamie's got other concerns.
I should point out here that what we're about to do is not a stunt. In the movies, they do stunts. They can use computers, they can do wire removal, they can do all sorts of things that you don't see in the final edit. In our case, we're doing it for real, and that implies a certain amount of risk because this thing, it's heavy, it's unpredictable what it's going to do. Once we get on it, our lives are at stake, and it's worth being really careful with.
Very careful, because Jamie's life is literally hanging in the balance.
I'm hot. He's hot. All right. Jamie, you feeling good?
Okay,
On my mark.
hold on.
Okay.
Just trying to get into the zone.
Okay.
This is it. There's no turning back.
Okay.
All right, on my mark. Bridge jump in 3, 2, 1, go!
Jamie sprints, the bridge blows, and in the blink of an eye, he drops like a stone.
Jamie, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Excellent.
But did he make any headway?
Yeah, pretty much everything I was trying to do came to a halt the minute I heard that bang. It was just no further progress. That's all there was to it.
Jamie's right. At the moment the cables are cut, the bridge goes into free fall, and almost immediately, Jamie has nothing solid left to run on, let alone jump.
So was the timing right?
The timing was perfect. The bridge blew just before you reached the orange stair. You didn't get hurt swinging into the wall.
Well, I tell you what, when I heard that bang, it was like a knife edge. It was just like everything that I was doing was done. And all I could do was try to hang on.
So the boom, step, step, leap combo is busted. But if the guys eliminate the two-step start, maybe the Smith will find its feet.
We find ourselves wondering if there is a tiny period of time when one could still get some push off the bridge even after it's been compromised. So that is what I'm about to test. I will be standing on the bridge within leaping distance of the top bar of the bridge. I will wait until I hear the explosion. No one's going to tell me when it's coming. And the moment I hear it, I'm going to push off and go for that top bar. If I make it, then presumably there is a tiny period of time when it is feasible to leap on a falling bridge.
But can Adam's reflex leap succeed where Jamie's running jump failed?
Let's do this.
Or is it a bridge too far?
Based on my experience, once the bridge is released, the person on the bridge is pretty much done. So, as far as what Adam does, I don't think we're going to be seeing any leaping.
Jamie is skeptical.
Yep.
And after a few dummy jumps,
Yeah, that's it.
it's time to put his prediction to the test.
Scary.
Are you all set, Adam?
Adam doesn't know when the boom is coming,
I'm in possession. I'm ready. Go, Matt.
but he crouches, focuses, and then
Oh! There was nothing. There was nothing at all. I heard a crack, and then there was no ground. There's no grace period there. Oh!
the fall was so fast and furious that Adam had no time at all to react.
From my standpoint, that was kind of anticlimactic. One moment there was a bridge, next moment, no bridge.
Yeah, it's like I said, once you hear that sound, it's like a knife edge. You're done.
Just like their small-scale tests, the bridge drops almost the moment the explosion happens. There's just no time to think, let alone leap.
I know it looks like I'm hanging out over a void, but technically, experimentally, I'm dead. The moment I heard the sound, I didn't have time to actually leap or anything. I was just falling. That's pretty definitive right there.
Yep, there's no doubt about it. Once the cables are cut, the bridge and its passenger are going down.
This is safety equipment, having kept me alive one more time. Hi, Mom.
And here's why. The moment the cable is cut, the tension disappears, and the bridge acts like a piece of rope swinging through the air, offering nothing for Adam or Jamie to jump off.
This is totally impossible. This thing is completely busted.
It is, but you know, if I was on a bridge and something bad was happening, I would think that I would just hold on to my handrails.
You want to try that?
I mean, it's an option, isn't it?
I think it is. Let's do it. Let's try it.
Okay.
The classic rope bridge is the simplest way to span two distant points when the ground falls away in between. And it's the falling that interests the MythBusters.
All episode long, we have been falling off of bridges, literally trying to imitate Sylvester Stallone's jump from the exploding bridge at the end of Cliffhanger. And I'm sorry to say that we have failed. This one is totally busted. It's completely not possible. However, Mr. Heinemann, in his infinite wisdom, ponders the conundrum that if he were running off of an exploding bridge and he heard a bomb go off, he would merely hold on and see what happens. So that is what he is about to do.
It's a substitute survival strategy. In case of bridge drop, is your best bet just to hold on for dear life. To find out, they add some cushioning to the cables.
I tell you what, it's going to be a lot nicer holding onto that rope than a hard steel cable.
And then Jamie assumes the position.
What's going to happen here is I'm just going to run like heck, and when the bridge blows, I'm going to try and hang on to these.
Unless you think the yo-yo here is helping Jamie hang on, it's not. It's merely keeping him from dying.
Dying may be off the agenda, but injury is always an option, especially when you're hanging on to 1,600 pounds of falling bridge 40 feet above concrete.
You know, it's kind of unsettling. It's like you know that any minute the rug is going to be pulled out from under you. You know you're going to get creamed, but you're just going to have to do it.
I know exactly what you mean. I felt precisely the same way out there.
So with the tension dialed in,
All right, on my mark.
it's the bridge's last call.
3, 2, 1, when you're ready.
And Jamie, please hold the line.
Okay, here we go.
Oh! How you doing?
I'm on. I'm
You're on.
holding.
You're holding yourself.
Yeah.
That is manly.
It's taken the grip of a gorilla to hang on through the fall and the landing, but Jamie's done it. And the next question is,
Climb up if you had to.
like a walrus on steroids, Jamie slowly inches his way out. The now vertical bridge has no footholds,
Come on, you can do it.
but the Heinemann is climbing out.
If you get to the blue bar, you are a hero. It's only 16 inches above your head. You're almost there.
Yet when the target's just a whisker away,
Okay.
Jamie's muscles give up for good.
If my life depended on it, I might have made it. But it doesn't.
Once again, that was a scary experiment that went perfectly. At the moment Pyro blew the bridge, Jamie grabbed onto the railings, held on for dear life, and rode it all the way to the mountainside. It was beautiful. But there you have it. I think we have tested this every way from Sunday. I think we're done dropping this bridge.
So that story is pretty much busted.
It is totally, definitively busted. I think the take home here is that if bad guys are blowing up the bridge that you're on, don't waste time running or jumping. Hold on for dear life. It's your best chance.
Yep.
Let's climb out of here.
All right.